Hey everybody, welcome back to Worldbuilding with DMDave. This is our 28th episode? Maybe 29th episode. Either way, the title's probably right. Anyways, let's have like a little bit of a recap of everything that we've done since the beginning. And we'll do that by going into Roll20 real quick and kind of showing you what is up. Alright, so starting off, I designed a venture called Into the Megadelve, which takes place in Dyson Logos's Megadelve that shares his name. Created a world called Labreca that was built around this Megadelve, and so the very first episode ended up taking the Morlock tunnels. I split them into two different tunnels here. I've since created adventures for both sides of those tunnels and fully stocked them. I've also started building out the area directly south of there, and then a lower level that is below that area, a Lost River cavern that exists a little bit further east, and then also a southern one that comes off of that second area there. I have also created a town to go with it in the area of Labreca. This is the town of St. John along the Axe River. I have built out a starting location for the players to act in that has both a casino, which is run by a criminal syndicate that runs the town of St. John, as well as I went ahead and added a pub too called the Nasty Fairy, which has both day and night versions. Let's see. Also, I started creating the next town, and in the last few episodes I started building out the location of Labreca, along with some new features. So been pretty exciting so far. It's been a lot of fun to kind of build this world as we go, and we're going to keep on going. I've got another campaign that's starting tomorrow, and they're going to be starting in the town of Schloss Scheible, which is a little bit west along the river from St. John. Okay, I've already got a map that I've created in Worldbuilding that you can see here. The only area that I really know so far is the eponymous Schloss Scheible, which basically means House Scheible. I've got a map that I'm going to use for that, but we'll get to that in a minute. Right now, I want to come up with a few more details of Schloss Scheible, get a few more interesting things going on in the town, and we're going to do that kind of the same way that we did when we originally built St. John. So I'm going to go to Chapter 5 in my DMG. I'm going to get to the let's see, section on settlements, which is, gosh, I can never find it. Alright, random settlements. Let's do random rolls as normal with this. So let's see, this will be our Schloss Scheible. Let's see, town of Schloss Scheible. Really more of a village than anything. It's a duchy, I guess. Let's get our D20 roller on Google so you can see what I'm rolling. Alright, first up, race relations. Let's see how we're doing here. We got a 3, means there's harmony with race relations. I still see it being about 99% human, so I guess they're all living in harmony. Maybe they're forced to live in harmony. Okay, so let's learn a little bit more about Frau Scheible, who runs the place. So her status as a ruler is a 14, which is Cabal seized power openly. Interesting. Okay. Let's see, rulers. Cabal seized power openly. Alright, cool. So maybe she's lost her power. She hasn't been kicked out of her house yet, but she's maybe cooperating directly with it. It's like there's been a hostile takeover. Probably, if you remember some of the story that I'm building out, it's a bit of like a Russian Revolution where there's been a bit of peasant revolt against magic users. Maybe she's not a magic user specifically, but is cooperating with them to do it. But she's also an member of a criminal organization called Manicore. Whether or not she heads it up, I'm not sure, but they are essentially creating a black market for magic. The Prohibition in America taught us that when you make things illegal, it just means that entrepreneurs are going to find ways to make money off of that. All right, notable traits within Schloss Scheible. We've got a awful smell, tanneries, open sewers. Okay, so notable traits, awful smell. That's funny. Okay, it's known for its godlessness. Okay, that's perfect. Known for its godlessness. Maybe the awful smell is like burning witches or something. I think that would be cool. Kind of creepy. Alright, 15. This is current calamity. It's on the brink of war. That makes sense. Alright, let's get some interesting buildings here. I'm going to roll 5 different buildings. Alright, I'm going to do it on my building types roll. So 17 is a warehouse. Okay, and we'll have a random table for that in a minute. 7 is a residence. That'll be Schloss Scheible. You know what? Never mind. Because I'm looking at this, I'm like, you know what? I should really just do like different types of buildings. I don't really have a temple because it's known for its godlessness, so we will take that out. Maybe it has an abandoned temple. Let's go ahead and make a tavern though. It's always good to have kind of a tavern or an inn. We've got a 20, which is a brothel. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's get a name for that tavern. Do 2 D20s for that. We have the Black Jester. Alright. Alright. What else do we need to do? Let's do our warehouse. Since we rolled it, might as well use it. I got an 8, which is for cheap goods. Maybe that's where they're shipping things in and out of. That'd be kind of cool. In fact, let's see what kind of shop it is, or what kind of goods we have that are coming in and out of it. We've got 4, which is dried meats. Okay. Dried meats. This is where magic items are smuggled. Okay, cool. Alright, and I think maybe we want an end to, let's see, in name generator. These aren't really ends. How about the big tortoise? There we go. Let's see. And we will, let's come up with a random feel for that, and then we'll pick a map that goes with it. 1. Quiet, low-key bar. Alright, so quiet, low-key, and... Okay. I think that's pretty cool. So, we've got town of Schloss Scheible. We've got the ruler, Annika Schloss, who is a cabal. Let's see what do they mean by cabal. Definition. A secret political clique or faction. Okay. Probably need a name for that. Let's see. Political faction name generator. This is going to be the people who are looking to overthrow magic users. National Red Party. These are all pretty modern. People's Unity League is kind of cool. New Legend Extremist Segregation Party. These aren't really working. Let's see. Fantasy faction name generator. All right, maybe a guild name. Heaven Cloaks sounds kind of cool. Steel Crushers. I want something that really goes with the fact that they're getting the Red Vanguard. That's kind of cool. I do like Stone Crushers. Red Vanguard. Yeah. Let's see. Let's get a good Vanguard. Okay. Yeah, the Red Vanguard is what we'll call them. Red Vanguard. Cabal dedicated to the removal of magic and Labreca. Alright, cool. So we've got the Red Vanguard, and this place is going to be kind of like one of their staging grounds. Obviously, they should have probably a presence in St. John, since St. John is maybe a little bit bigger. We will have it so that they've got maybe like magic users that are being mistreated, like in town square and stuff, is like setting an example. Really want this to be kind of like if you've ever seen like a Guillermo del Toro's Pan's Labyrinth, or even oh gosh, what's that other one? The Devil's Backbone, which both take place during the Spanish Civil War. I think those were really cool, and kind of creating like kind of like a grim environment is set as a backdrop, and then that's going to be the Red Vanguard, and then Annika Schiebel, who let's learn a little bit more about her, and then I think that will do it for now. Let's see. Annika Schiebel, she's a Duchess, maybe a former Duchess, maybe she's lost her title, but she's working alongside the Red Vanguard. Let's go ahead and get her some NPC statistics. Remember how much fun we had doing that last time. Alright, so NPC Appearance, what does Annika look like? 17. She has a distinctive nose. Okay. Distinctive nose. She's, what are her abilities? So last time I didn't do abilities because I already had kind of like stats I wanted to use, but I think this time we can do it a little bit random. So for high, she's got high and low. That doesn't make sense to have it both the same. She's high intelligence and low constitution. Low constitution. Okay, cool. Some kind of pervading sickness, or persistent sickness. What is her talent? She's going to be our major patron for this adventure. A little bit different than Edarin, who I ended up doing a gender swap on, is now Edarina. Still goes by Ed, but she's unbelievably lucky. Okay, that's cool. That's why she's gotten, like, she's been able to succeed. Her mannerisms, she whispers. Interactions, 6, she's friendly. Let's see here, her ideals. I don't know what I want for her. Let's roll up random alignment. So I'm going to roll d6 twice. First one's going to be for moral alignment. Second one's going to be for ethical alignment. Well, let's do ethical first. So 1 through 2 will be lawful. 5 and 6 will be chaotic. So she's chaotic. And same with that. So chaotic, neutral. Okay. Interesting that she's the Duchess, but we're just going to roll with it. So she's chaotic neutral. Let's go ahead and get her ideals and bonds and stuff. Let's see, her ideal, she said she's chaotic, we'll go with that. Independence. Alright. And then her bonds. Let's see, protective of colleagues or compatriots, okay. And her flaw and secrets is going to be 12. Foolhardy bravery. So kind of an interesting character here, Annika Schiebel, our patron. High intelligence. I don't want to make her a mage. I think that'd be a little bit on the nose, but maybe we can make like a scholar type block. Not necessarily someone who knows magic, but is pretty smart. Give her own kind of original stat block. But I think that's good. We figured out some of the details of Schloss Scheible here. Now it's just a matter of getting it all into the map and doing it. That's what I'm going to do next. And I'm also going to go ahead and create Annika's home and probably a place to act as a base of operations for the new party. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.